Hi, welcome everyone back to Persona 5. Last time, we had a run-in with Goro Akechi. Well, he appears to have accepted our invite to be the speaker at the school festival, or a speaker at a panel. Now, I'm gonna look here at our confidence. So I could get her to rank 9. I want to get her to rank 9. Right. Or do I want to work on... Do I want to work on building? Because there's two things we could do right now. Here... Social. So there's two different things we could work on right now. We could either A... work on our confidant, or we could get her to rank 9, or we could try to get our guts to 5. That's really our choices here.
Moments of calm, nothing left to be found. A mirror right in front of me. That's where I found an empty glass.
You know, we'd have to go get a persona from the Velvet Room.
Not to be told. I need that mask. I'm a shapeshifter at this masquerade, heart in both face and mind, all free for you to draw. I'm a shapeshifter, chained down to my core.
Let's work on getting our guts to rank 5. We may get locked out of a social link if we don't. I imagine this place isn't doing nearly as well anymore. Oh, nice. Oh, nice. Only 500 yen? Yeah, it's definitely a good idea. Yeah, no more prizes, but 500 yen for at least 2 points in guts isn't too bad. Possibly 3.
Thank you very much. Now then.
This is like something I don't think I would ever do in real life, by the way. Something like this, but who knows? I don't see myself doing it anytime soon, I'll put it that way.
Nice.
Oh, nice. We got 10 healing items.
Please come again.
That was definitely worth it. We got our monetary return. We spent 500 yen for 10 healing items. I don't know how good of a healing item they are, but it's still 10 healing items. Even if they only heal 10 HP. You know, that would be... what? 100 HP to 500 yen? Not the worst we could do. Was that 3 points? Oh, good. It's 3 points.
All right.
Kagaro's guts have improved.
Wanna head back?
Alright. Moment of truth time. It's the culture festival.
The festival seems to be a success.
Yeah?
There's definitely a lot more people than last year.
Well, yeah. This place got famous and all.
Yeah. I like the touch for the quotes next to famous.
Phantom Thieves, Kamoshida, Principal Kobayakawa. On top of that, we got Akechi as a guest.
Yeah.
There may be police officers in plain clothes, too.
I would most assuredly expect that police officers and special investigations people.
Actually, they probably are here. We better be careful about what we discuss.
Yes.
Acting like normal students is going to be important. What do you normally do at a school festival?
Good question. I have no idea.
Look around at the exhibits and eat stuff?
Yeah, I've actually never had a school festival like this. So, yeah, we did something... The last time we did something even close to this was, I think I was in the 4th grade. It was the last time I ended up doing something even close to this.
There's no rules. Remember when we went to the beach before? Why not go about it like that?
Well, I mean, there technically are rules. We need to stay on our toes.
I know that.
There's a possibility that both your names have come up during the course of the investigation.
I would actually say that all of our names have come up, but yeah.
A number of the teachers had been questioned before, and even we were interviewed the other day too.
Don't let your guard down too much. It's true that the initial members have been at this for a long time, making it easier to get tracked.
Really? I guess a larger paper trail? Okay. Like more evidence?
All right.
Now, let's leave it at that. We just need to be mindful about what we're saying, correct?
Yep.
Oh,
You seem to be having quite a lot of fun, Haru. You did mention that you were looking forward to this.
Did I cut off your line, Makoto? Okay, not really.
You seem to be having quite a lot of fun, Haru. You did mention that you were looking forward to this.
I want to go around with everyone and eat at the refreshment stands.
Well, that sounds like a good enough place to begin.
Well, it'll be a nice change of pace. A lot of nasty stuff's continued lately.
Shall we head off to the stands then?
Yeah, perhaps in small groups instead of everyone at once. Because if we all walked around in one big group, it would probably draw suspicion. Yep.
Guys who say stuff like that tend to get all excited when they go, you know.
Oh yeah? Do they now?
To the refreshment stands!
Let us go.
I know a great one.
Do you?
Follow me.
I guess we're all gonna go in one big group. Lovely.
the place.
Is this a maid cafe?
Made takoyaki?
Takoyaki, huh?
New customers! I'll show you all to your seats.
What?
So, it's your classes stand.
Okay.
It's still a refreshment stand, isn't it?
Yeah, that should be fine.
It's like a deserted island here.
That works. I wouldn't want to go anywhere where it's overly crowded myself, so this works for me.
Well, I guess it's good for talking since there aren't any people here. We heard a lot of rumors even on our way here.
Wait, are we in a hallway?
And it was all bullshit.
Here she comes. Act normal.
Yes, the bag is whispering at us to act normal.
Who cares? There's nothing normal about this anymore.
Come on, Ryuji.
Welcome home. May I take your order?
I don't even know. I'm assuming it's takoyaki?
Take my order? What happened to the maid atmosphere?
Come on, Ryuji. Try to play ball at least a little bit.
There are a lot of odd flavors.
Stick to a normal one. I bet they...
I'm so sorry. We sold our last normal one to the previous customer.
What do you mean, normal one?
The hell?
Well then, I'll have the mentai cheese takoyaki.
I don't even know what that is.
I'm sorry. We're out of cod roe.
Then how about the squid?
No squid?
We're currently out catching squid. It'll probably take another 5 or 6 hours.
Okay, can you, can you help with this?
That doesn't even sound remotely possible! Ain't this whole menu just a sham?
Ryuji, can you just keep your mouth shut?
Actually, we spent most of our budget on making the maid costumes look nice.
Well... Okay.
We didn't put too much effort into the octopus.
If I remember correctly, that's actually what takoyaki is.
Oh, I can see that!
Ryuji, you're making a scene.
Yeah, you totally are.
Then, what would you recommend with what you have now?
That would be the Russian takoyaki.
Oh, that can't be too bad.
We'll have that, please.
This will take a little time.
Okay.
Let's forget about the octopus and get back on topic.
On that note, hearing Kamoshida being almost treated like a victim makes me want to eat my stress away.
Isn't he dead? Or, again, I haven't really heard about what exactly, happened to him.
I've even heard conjecture that the principal was targeted for reasons like he knew too much.
Well, if from what I've gathered so far as the player entity is true, based on what we've seen with Principal Kobayakawa and who he was talking to, basically the SIU director, he perhaps did.
I kept hearing about Goro Akechi's popularity.
All thanks to the Phantom Thieves.
I know! Aren't we nice?
You know, did that Akechi guy agree to show up here because he believes we didn't kill anybody?
I don't know. I mean, he said to me personally that he doesn't believe that we did. However, it's kind of a yes and a no answer. Because he's not going to say that we killed him, but at the same time, he's not going to say we didn't kill him, if you know what I mean. At least I don't think. I think he's going to leave it an open-ended thing.
Or he may simply love large gatherings.
You know, I somewhat doubt that.
Oh, true. He didn't seem like he minded being pampered by the media at all.
To be honest, I thought he found them quite exhausting. And if he wanted to attract large crowds, right, if he truly cared about that, there are easier ways to do that than to tell the media they're not going to do very much and then do this.
We plan on stealing intel, but we might fall into another trap. I'm gonna be bummed if that happens.
You might be a little more than bummed, Morgana. Just saying. I mean, it is possible.
We won't let that happen.
We'll see.
Still, it doesn't change the fact that we don't know what Akechi-kun is planning.
Yeah, I wonder if he knows our situation. Because if he does, that puts him in a much more difficult position for us. Because we don't really have a lot of negotiating abilities with him, since he'll know how desperate we are.
Thank you for the wait.
A single unit of takoyaki.
Ooh, it's fresh made.
Oh, hey, look at Ryuji's shoes there. What's he got there? That's supposed to be... I guess that's supposed to be the rising sun, which would make sense. We're in Japan.
Lies. I heard a microwave go off.
Yeah... Come on, guys.
Well, it's not like I was expecting crispy takoyaki at a school festival or anything. So, what makes this a Russian takoyaki?
Yeah, I'm curious myself.
Could there be jam in it as a secret ingredient? That sounds quite delicious.
Is that even a Russian thing?
Well, one of these is special.
One of them's obviously red. That's gotta be the one.
Yeah, it's also got the skewer in it. Okay, there I actually, yeah, the takoyaki comes in little balls like that. Okay, so, yeah, of course it would come like that.
Dude, don't tell me the Russian part means...
Oh, is it a wordplay on Russian roulette?
It's like going for the obvious one is manly.
You did this on purpose, didn't you, On?
Is that so?
Well, I'd prefer the most beautifully shaped one. But all of them are misshapen.
I don't even know if you can make a takoyaki thing perfectly spherical.
Oh, aren't you all going to eat? I think I'll go for the special one.
You can do that.
Wait, is she honestly going for it?
Yeah, why not?
Do you want to go for the red one?
No, I'm fine.
Oh, you sure? All right, then I'll just help myself to it. Not!
Oh, everyone's all here.
Oh, this is gonna be awkward.
The panel isn't until tomorrow, though.
Morgana in the bag twitches.
I came to check out the venue. I can't make any mistakes since a lot of people will be present.
Yeah. Hey, Morgana, can you stop moving around in my bag? It makes it look suspicious.
Someone's eager.
But people ended up recognizing me. Everyone bombarded me with questions.
Well, yeah, that's gonna happen considering, you know, you didn't take any measures to at least make yourself look any different than what you've been seen on TV. I wouldn't be at all surprised that's exactly what happened.
That's because you were sloppy.
Oh, no need to be a jerk about it.
I grew tired of the baseless rumors they kept bringing up, so I escaped to where there weren't any people.
For now.
I'm going to have one of these.
Well, don't you need to ask first? It would be polite.
The special one!
Let's just call this my performance fee.
But
music full stop.
It's fine.
You can take that grin off your face, Ryuji.
It's quite the...
And there you go.
Eating it in one bite is a bad idea.
No kidding.
My throat. This is...
Oh, please don't tell me he's allergic to octopus. That would be really awkward if he had a food allergy reaction.
Oh, my stomach. It burns.
Are you okay? Do you need water?
I think we're a little past that point now.
I'm fine. I just love, spicy stuff.
Look how much he's twitching.
Hey, does he sound broken to you?
Oh yeah.
Well then, I'll see you, tomorrow.
Akechi's voice actor just does such a good job with this.
Wow, he's really trying to hold it together. He's waddling around like some comedian.
It's like he wants to get picked up for some commercial or something.
I'll give him credit for trying to maintain his composure and not making a big scene out of it.
But did he truly come to simply check the venue?
Don't know.
This isn't good. I keep suspecting every little thing.
Well, you could argue that's exactly what I've been doing for the last 2 in-game months. Maybe just the last in-game month. But basically ever since we started going through Akumura's palace and that whole thing with Morgana. Yeah.
I know what you mean. I'm doing the same too. I need to do my best tomorrow. We need to somehow get him to be our source of intel. I'm gonna pull this off no matter what.
So, does that mean momentous manipulation's on the table?
That Akechi guy,
What's up?
when he got here, didn't he say that everyone's all here?
Yes, he did. Implying to our group in its entirety. Are you saying it's because you've never been seen in the school with us, but you've been out on the public walkways with us and in the beach with us?
Everyone?
Yeah.
You're just imagining things.
Don't shoot it down, Ryuji. She's on the money again. But again, it wouldn't surprise me if he already knows everything. Yeah, mental fatigue is annoying. I hope that doesn't come back to bite us. I'm glad you had some fun, Haru. Yeah. Well, one will be recovering from whatever the heck was in that takoyaki. Then he can go from there.
Well then.
Are we off the leash? No, we're not. Plant! Actually, save
Let's
you.
do it.
Without a sign, without grasping it, the real question to be asked.
Alright, what's up, Rihanna?
Okay.
I'm a sharpshooter.
TV.
Apples masquerade, hiding both face and mind, all free for you to draw. I'm a sharpshooter. What else should I be? Please don't take off my mask, revealing dawn.
Huh. Sounds like the current Prime Minister is
hey.
not going to be Prime Minister very long. Yeah, I know.
Hey.
It was really strong. How's the plan?
Nice.
Good. Bed.
Nice.
Moments of calm,
Still waiting for Igor to come in and
a mirror right in
talk to
front
us about what's going on.
That's where
Igor decides not to,
Well then, we will now begin today's panel.
our panel of one guest.
Our guest of honor is Goro Akechi.
I feel kind of bad considering how many people have gathered. I'm sure you all would have been happier to have a singer or a mascot appear, wouldn't you say?
We'd appreciate if you could tell us about your experiences with the notorious Phantom Thieves. It'd be wonderful if you could let us hear more about your actual investigative process.
Huh. Good place to start.
I'm not used to being the one interrogated, so please go easy on me.
Really? You would think you'd be used to it a little more based on your experience with the media, but okay.
How much do you think he knows?
Well, how I would approach it is I would assume he knows everything and work our way backwards. I would go into this thinking he knows literally everything, and then seeing what he does and doesn't know from there.
He talks about the Phantom Thieves are dangerous, yet he says they haven't committed any murders.
Yeah, so does he have... Because if he has everything, right, literally everything, he would know we didn't kill... Okumura. Someone else did. He would know that. If he knew literally everything. That's the thing that tips it off to me that he knows more. Is that he does know literally everything. Because we didn't kill CEO Okumura. I don't remember Haru's father's name. I would use that to help differentiate. But because we didn't kill him, right? And he's implying that we didn't. So does he actually know who did?
Either he has an idea who the true culprit is, or he has uncovered the identities of the Phantom Thieves.
I believe he's done both. Because it's still my thought process that he killed Okumura. And his rebellion outfit, because remember, Joker's is black, right? And we rebelled against basically dying. Right? So if Akechi awakened to a persona, it's possible he could be in an all-black outfit. And it just coincidentally looks like the warnings we've gotten about the one in the black mask. And that person is someone completely different.
Come on, Makoto. You gotta get it out of him.
Also, us standing off in the corner like this and not in the crowd, yeah, that isn't suspicious at all.
As much much as you're allowed to say, would you tell us how far along your investigation is on them?
Getting right to the point, I see.
Yeah, which may have been a little too aggressive, Makoto.
Well, if it's as much as I'm allowed to say, then everything on TV and the internet is all of it.
I see.
We don't have any leads yet, and the methods behind their crimes are still unclear.
I see. Even with this country's power, arresting them is proving to be difficult. Is that the case?
So far.
I wouldn't phrase it that way, but, well, something like that.
Thank you for answering that question. By the way, it seems you've denied a correlation between the Phantom Thieves and the murders. Why the sudden change? Until now, haven't you upheld your stance that the Phantom Thieves are dangerous?
It's not necessarily him changing his stance, he's just saying they didn't commit the murder.
How are you so positive that they haven't committed murder?
Right, that's the one thing that I keep thinking, that he does know literally everything.
Are you a little too comfortable interrogating people? Why, it's as if you're a prosecutor.
Is that because... Oh, well, of course, how many people know who Makoto's sister is?
Excuse me. This is something I've personally been interested in, so I couldn't help it. But won't you tell us?
There's a good try to reflect that Akechi, but she's not buying it.
What reason is there that you'd claim their innocence when you previously stated they were unjust?
Mako-chan's really pressing for an answer.
Okay, why are those two down there, but not us? Why can't we be down there?
She's pelting him with questions.
Yeah, but it may be too aggressive.
Every person whose heart they changed have truly been criminals, including Okumura. Why then was he the only one who needed to be killed?
There you go. There's one.
Why is that?
I must admit, I couldn't deduce a reason.
Which is why he believes they didn't do it.
That's why I believe that case should be thought of as if a different party is responsible.
Until proven otherwise.
And if, this is all hypothetical, mind you,
Music stop.
if the Phantom Thieves are the ones I know of, I can't possibly imagine they would kill anyone.
Yeah, he does know everything. He is wrong, though. If I had the ability to, as Joker, to make the decision whether or not to kill some of these people, or anyone in the future who we would go after, there would be some people in this game I would pull the trigger on. Would I have killed Okumura? Probably not. But some of our side quest people? Oh yeah. Futaba's uncle in particular.
Your comment just now. Does this mean the police have already identified who they are?
Oh, no. The police haven't gotten that far yet.
He just said it was all hypothetical.
But I have my own conclusions about the true identities of the Phantom Thieves.
He's gotta be bluffing.
Nope, and the reaction he's getting from certain people in the crowd is exactly the last article he needed to prove his hypothesis.
Pipe down.
Yeah.
He's lying, right?
Nope.
But if it's the truth,
You're not going to ask me who they are?
Yeah. Your aggressiveness on the questions just backfired on you. Because of course, you would think if you were so into this, you would have asked him, who does he think they are? But of course, now that she's gone quiet, that wasn't what she was expecting him to say.
It may have repercussions on the investigation. Are you sure you can share that with us?
Decent recovery by Makoto, I will say.
It's only my personal opinion, so announcing that here wouldn't pose a problem.
Please call us by name.
However,
Just us, no one else.
there is a possibility that everyone present will hear the truth before the police or media.
The truth?
I would say this, though, real quick. He's saying his personal opinion, so announcing here wouldn't be a problem. In some investigations that I've seen, you know, after the fact they're all over, so bits of it have been released, if you will, for my own personal research on criminal investigation, if you will, during like my time in high school. It was like a criminal justice thing, a criminal justice class or something. It's like that would actually pose a problem if you went and announced what your opinion was. In some cases,
What's he planning on saying?
just say one person and have it right on the money.
That's quite the confidence you have. If you're so certain, then very well. I'd like to ask you then, who do you think the Phantom Thieves are, Akechi-san?
Come on, Akechi.
That idiot!
No. This is exactly what we needed to know, Ryuji.
No. There's no way he could have any evidence.
And everyone freaking out is exactly what he needed to see.
They're people you all know quite well. The identity of the Phantom Thieves are...
He's making it so dramatic. What is his play here? Is he gonna play it off?
It's mine. I apologize for the interruption, but I can't turn off my phone due to my job.
He got interrupted.
Would you mind if I step away for about 10 minutes or so?
This is important.
I'm terribly sorry, everyone, but we'll be taking a break. We'll resume the panel in 10 minutes.
Please don't troll me online for this interruption, okay?
Is there a room I may use?
I actually do want to go back because I kind of cut him off.
Please don't troll me online for this interruption, okay?
Is there a room I may use?
There's the PE faculty office.
I want you to come too. There's a matter I want to discuss. Your friends from yesterday are here, aren't they? Can you bring them too, if that's all right?
Yeah. He knows.
Did you set this up?
We only have 10 minutes, you know.
Yeah, that was staged. His phone was probably on a timer.
What do you want to talk about? No.
And he's got it. Just like that. Everyone randomly disappearing.
That's gotta be shocked!
And everyone's reaction upon seeing it was all he needed to see. You idiots sealed your own fate by reacting to the photos.
I have video footage too.
They say a picture's worth 1,000 words. He didn't have to say anything.
Please, let's not feign ignorance. All of you can go to that other world too, yes?
He knows about that? Of course he does. He can hear Morgana. Us too.
It's not just all of you. I am aware of that world too.
Okay, he's fully willing to admit it. Which means the fact that he has it a secret now isn't relevant anymore to whatever ends he's trying to get.
I also know that when you traverse over there, your appearance changes as well.
Which means he's seen us in our other flavor.
It's because of those mysterious powers, isn't it?
Yeah. Well, I was right about that. He does know literally everything.
I found out about that world about a month ago.
He's got the app, doesn't he?
This had been installed onto my phone without my knowledge.
Wait, he said a month ago. He heard Morgana multiple months ago. He's lying about the time frame.
Dude, it's the nav. When the app activated on its own, the scenery around me suddenly changed.
The description he's giving is exactly the same that we got before we went into Kamoshida's palace when we first saw our scent.
Quite frankly, I still can't believe it myself. But from the look of these photos, all of you seem quite used to it.
We've been listening to you blab on for a while now, but cut the delusional...
All of you are acting as phantom thieves in the metaverse.
Yeah. So what do you want after revealing all of this? If you know so much about the metaverse, you must know about the consequences of getting your shadow, destroyed. Or do you?
I can say so with conviction because I have the same power as you.
Wait, about a month ago. So if he just had the app installed... Okay, so... If what he's saying is true, which it partially isn't because he was able to hear Morgana, right? But, for the sake of argument, let us assume everything he said so far is correct. Right? We went to Okumura's palace about a month ago. Right? We were close enough to Akechi, just like how we accidentally pulled in On at the beginning of the game. We could have, in theory, accidentally pulled in him. He awakened the persona, killed Okumura, which is why he knows we didn't do it. Because he did it. But now, right, maybe he's worried that he'll get arrested. So now he's like in a scenario where, is he gonna try to clear the Phantom Thief's name from the inside? Because now all of a sudden he's been put in a position where he has the same powers as them? Don't beat a bear on the bush anymore. Let's go.
So, you admit it then?
There's no point hiding it anymore.
In all honesty, I've been curious about you since the time of the Madarame case. But to think it would end up like this.
We didn't kill anyone!
He never said we did.
I believe that as well.
How can you be so sure?
Like I said, I believe it's because he's the one who did it. That's why he's so sure.
Because I saw another. The real culprit.
Really?
For real?
Wait. I just thought of something. How did Futaba not pick him up? We were scanning the entire palace. How did she not pick him up? Especially if he saw what happened to Okumura. If he didn't shoot Okumura, but then saw who did, how come Futaba didn't pick it up?
Who was it?
I couldn't identify his face. He had a mask on, after all.
Interesting, but you know his gender.
Actually, when I took these photos, I entered that world too.
Okay, so that goes exactly what I assumed, but at the same time, we never picked him up in the metaverse. I would imagine if he had no experience about the metaverse and was greatly confused about it, Futaba would have been able to pick him up. In terms of the signal he's giving off.
That's when I saw someone else moving about, besides all of you.
Yes, show us this picture.
He shot at me the moment he noticed me.
Wait. So you have no combat experience in the metaverse. You ran into a person who supposedly killed a whole bunch of people and has done whatever they want in the metaverse, and he didn't kill you? That's a little suspicious.
That's who killed President Okumura?
Most likely. At the very least, I was almost killed by him.
I don't buy that.
I can't die here. I need to determine the truth. When those thoughts overcame me, I awakened to that power. A most fortunate accident.
Well, I mean, that would kind of explain how you didn't die to him, but still, a level 1 persona versus a guy who's done so much. It's like, oh, well, I say level 1 persona. All the other people have awakened to whatever level we've progressed to. Like, Haru wasn't level 1 when she fully awakened, Makoto wasn't, Ryuji wasn't. Actually, just us.
This guy has a persona too?
This cat.
Oh, now he reacts to Morgana.
I swear, it just talked.
Can you at least sound a little more genuine?
Morgana, our teammate who taught us about the metaverse.
Really? This is unbelievable.
Huh.
But it is true that you know things that I don't.
How are you so sure about that? Well, I mean, I guess that would be a logical conclusion if he's only done it for a month. But again, he heard Morgana earlier.
Say, Morgana, were you also the one who instructed them on how to change people's hearts? I experienced that world too, but I still haven't solved that mystery yet.
We go in the metaverse, or we call them palaces, to steal the core of their desires, their treasure.
What happens if we destroy the treasure? That's something I thought about. I was thinking about. What happens if we destroy it instead of steal it? I mean, we could seal it too, but I don't think that would do us much good. But what happens if we destroy it?
And those whose treasure has been stolen have a change of heart.
Ah. There's certainly no way anyone could figure out such an MO.
Anyways, back to what you were talking about. Are we in this mess because of that guy?
Has it been 10 minutes yet?
Although I don't completely understand the method, all you do is simply reform people. Someone else is behind the murders.
And that's what he's trying to convey to people.
However, the police have decided that the Phantom Thieves did it. They'll arrest you at this rate.
So basically, in order to not get caught up in the web, if you will, because he knows the truth, right, and it bugs him, that the police are going to end up wrongfully convicting the Phantom Thieves of murder. He's going to betray them, if you will, and side with the Phantom Thieves to help clear their name to an extent.
They're going to treat me as my father's murderer?
Be a little ironic, don't you think?
I can't overlook such a grave mistake.
Considering the fact of what he wanted to do to Haru, to use her as a tool for his political ambition. A little ironic, given if they ended up charging Haru for killing him.
Which is precisely why I want us to strike a deal. I may be able to save you from this situation.
A deal?
It's what I explained about a minute ago. Maybe 30 seconds ago. Basically, he wants to help us clear her name for murder. What happens after that, though, I don't know.
I would like you to cooperate with me on investigating the truth.
And if we decline?
They'll turn us in.
And I think I'll have to inform the police about all of you, along with that video I mentioned.
This ain't no deal, it's blackmail!
And aren't you used to it by now? I mean, can we list the number of people who have blackmailed us into doing something for it? Into doing something for them? The threat looming over that if we don't do this, they'll go to the police about it? I mean, that's literally been the plotline the last 6 months. Well, I guess except Haru. Haru's was that Haru was going to be sold off. So at least that was different.
Say what you will. This is the method that I believe is correct.
I was going to side with him anyway, so,
The justice I uphold will not tolerate criminals who kill people at their leisure.
You know what's interesting? If he approached me with the deal and not everyone, I would have taken it. Under the condition I get to bring Futaba with me. And possibly Makoto. But Futaba's my Navi. I need a Navi. I can do without everyone else if I have to. I would like to have everyone. Maybe except for Ryuji. but I need my Navi.
Justice.
You've heard that Sai-san is the one spearheading the investigation about you Phantom Thieves, correct? The higher-ups are concerned only with settling the case.
Regardless of what the outcome actually is.
They want to capture the culprits behind the psychotic breakdown incidents and end the commotion. Those are the ones who are putting pressure on Sai-san. I can only imagine her impatience.
What of evidence that we did it? How do they intend on proving it?
They don't have to, this is Japan.
Even if there's no objective explanation to the method, it's over once causality is established. Sai-san can't make rational judgments at the moment. If she were to be cornered, well, she may even make up a confession.
Make it up?
Yeah.
So, they're gonna make it all our fault? Just because they feel like it?
Because we've rocked the boat, and a lot of people are going to have a lot of problems if they can't fix it. The government boat, if you will sink. It's like a big boat. Or a ship, if you will. We punched a hole in it below the waterline, and it's taking on a bunch of water. If they can't correct the flooding, that is the anger, the public anger, it will sink their ship. It actually wouldn't surprise me if this next palace is a ship, to be honest.
We haven't killed anyone, though!
Yes, but that doesn't matter.
And we're still going to be arrested?
Yep.
You'll be found guilty if you're caught, and it will be treated as a very serious crime.
Bullshit! None of that makes any sense!
This is what happens when you rock the boat.
Unfortunately, there's nothing I can do alone anymore to stop the flow of things.
And that's why you want our cooperation.
Yes. In return, I'll turn a blind eye to what you've done. Those are my conditions.
That's nice. So that's what's in it for us.
That said, I ask that you disband the Phantom Thieves after this.
Okay. Well, tell you what, Akechi, we'll worry about that after. After we solve this, we'll worry about that.
What should we do about Akechi-san's proposal?
Yeah, finally, you can ask me about this. He's not really demanding a lot.
I can understand how you feel. It must be hard making a decision on the spot like this.
Yeah, especially because I'm not getting great answers.
Well, you don't have to decide at the moment. Considering this is you we're talking about, I believe you'll come to a favorable reply.
You can meet me at the diner.
Alright.
Your Justice Confidant has increased to rank 5. As always, you will gain more EXP from Arcanaverse from using personas, in this case with a Justice Arcana. We still haven't gotten anything out of this.
I'm glad we could talk. It's been a while since I've been able to spend such a meaningful time like this. I look forward to your answer. It was definitely worth coming today. For various reasons.
What about the panel?
We should be getting back. About that. I'm sorry. Would it be acceptable if we ended the panel here?
Yeah, you could say something important.
The reason why you called for me in the first place was because you wanted intel, correct?
Yeah, he literally knew everything. He probably has our phones bugged. Futaba probably isn't the only one who can do that. He knew everything.
My business is concluded as well.
I'll deal with it somehow.
Damn it! He had complete control over us!
Not really. I mean, we could have agreed to the proposal and then just axed him in the metaverse. could be that simple. We weren't also in a position to make any demands. So... yeah. Basically, why he wants to disband the Phantom Thieves after is stop rocking the boat.
Hey, they're going.
That was different.
I'm sorry about the sudden break. An urgent task came in.
That... what was that? Was that like a slip in the memory? Because we're trying to recall what happened? Did our memory slip? Is that what happened?
So, I truly apologize about this, but I'll have to end things here today.
To make up for the time that was planned for this panel, the Rakugo Research Club will instead be...
I can't say anything in detail regarding the Phantom Thieves investigation, but I feel another great stride will occur again soon. I hope you all continue to pay attention to what happens.
Let's have a big round of applause for today's guest, Goro Akechi.
At least they're being respectful
Was
about
that
it.
really our best course of action?
It was our only course, Haru.
He totally used Makoto's suggestion against us.
We were sunk either way, because if we just tried to ignore him, we'd be done. Although it sounds like he has his own problems to deal with, so that is convenient for us. Perhaps even too convenient.
Indeed. We intended to get intel out of him, but to think it would play out like this.
I'm not exactly sure what you people were expecting. That's about what I was expecting, to be honest.
So what? We'll just accept his deal?
We don't really have an option, do we? I mean, that's why I talked to him the way I did. Like, there's no point trying to deny it anymore. So we have two options. We either accept his deal or we make him disappear. The thing is, though, if we choose to make him disappear, then we have to deal with whoever comes next. Would whoever comes next be easier to deal with than Akechi? If we believe that it to be untrue, then we should work with Akechi.
He's got evidence on us. We really don't have a choice.
Damn it! What are we gonna do?
Calm down, Ryuji.
Yeah, you really should.
How am I supposed to calm down? What are we gonna do?
It's simple. We get a new party member.
What's done is done. We'll have to cool our heads and think more on this.
There isn't any more thinking to do.
We must make up our minds by the time he contacts us again.
We need to give this a lot of thought.
We really don't. I've already explained all we needed to think about.
Similar occurrences followed in succession earlier this spring. Although things have quieted down until recently, several incidents have occurred once again.
Several incidents, huh?
Furthermore, new information has come to light about the suspect who suffered sudden mental shutdown.
Really?
He had received a calling card from the Phantom Thieves.
Yeah, there's that.
Why did Futaba have something like this?
Wait, what? Oh, this is bad. Okay. So... we're gonna have to figure out who Sojiro's allegiances lie, like, right now. We probably should just take him to the metaverse. And... well... we can use our personas if we have to ensure there won't be any problems.
If a calling card was delivered, we can only assume that the Phantom Thieves are behind it.
I wonder what Futaba did with that calling card.
If so, those occurrences back in spring can be attributed to them as well. Moreover...
Yeah, it's something I was worried about they were going to be doing.
I knew it. She's... Oh, God.
Well... He seems more concerned than anything else, so that's a good sign.
The post-festival party is about to begin in the gymnasium. Please join us, everybody.
No, I'm definitely not going with you two. I get two choices. Well, we're going with Haru. I like Haru better than those two anyway.
Alright, that was a great performance by the dance club.
I feel like I recognize that voice.
Everybody give them another round of applause.
I don't remember whose voice that is. What's up?
I'm sorry.
About what?
I can't stop thinking about what Akechi-kun said.
It's fine. It will be alright.
It feels like nothing bad could ever happen when you say that.
Yep. 'Cause I'm the protagonist of this game. Also, I have the power of save load. So, yeah. Unless it's plot driven, nothing bad will ever happen.
And now it's time for your favorite Shujin tradition, the student sharing special.
Yeah, what is this?
Round of applause, everyone.
Sharing?
I have no idea.
I never knew we had such an event.
All right, who has something to say? Anyone? Anyone? No? I'll just have to pick someone then.
Please not us.
Oh, he's going to choose? I wonder who it would be.
It's gonna be us.
How about that fluffy-haired girl over there? I choose you.
Oh, Haru.
Huh? Is he looking this way?
Well then, come on up.
He's talking to me, isn't he?
Yeah. Sure.
Oh,
Come, everyone's waiting.
well, I'm going.
Okay.
And your name is? Wait, you're Okumura-san?
I thought you picked her because you knew that.
Yes. She's
Yeah, it's a little awkward now, isn't it?
I'm sure you're, still grieving.
Not a good idea to bring that up.
My, deepest apologies.
Oh, please don't worry.
So, do you have anything you'd like to share with us?
I am worried.
Something to share.
I wouldn't be able to do anything like this.
I have too many things.
Here, let me give you a question then.
Thank you.
Do you think the Phantom Thieves are really Shujin students?
Oh.
Huh?
Oh? Man, he's going in for the kill.
I mean, they are, your father's killers.
Oh. Not a good call, my friend.
We're all dying to know what Akechi-kun was going to say about their true identities. So, are they from Shujin? What do you think, Okumura-san?
That's really not a good idea.
Well,
Okay. Why? She does, technically, please.
huh?
I know he was gonna sell you off to him, but at this point, anything is better than this.
To tell you the truth, I'm interested in that myself.
Not a great option, but it's all we got.
Way to go!
I think it was him.
What?
Oh, wait!
What?
So, Akumura-san, what's your relation to this guy?
What? That's not where I...
That wasn't what we were talking about!
That's not where I thought this was going at all.
My, she's quite flustered.
We have made the situation somehow worse.
Is this a hot scoop? But I'm a gentleman. It hurts my heart to bully such a sweet girl. Well, did you all enjoy our blushing beauty? Thank you very much, Okumura-san.
Oh good, we somehow were able to end that.
Just when it was getting interesting! MC, do your job!
I'm sorry.
Post-festival party is finally over.
I was trying to make it better, I'm sorry.
It turned out to be more like an interview party, huh? I still can't believe you said that.
Yeah, you're probably upset at me. I mean, you were in trouble.
Huh? Right. At any rate, I'm not sure what I would have done without you. Thank you for saving me.
Well, yeah, you're welcome, and then let's never talk about this again.
You're a mysterious person, but you're so reliable.
Well, I'm glad you believe that.
I think the two of us will get along quite well in the future.
I would believe that.
Just kidding.
Oh, you don't have to be like that.
Who knows what may lie ahead? For now, I'm worried about what happened with Akechi-kun.
Yeah?
But I have to say, my first post-festival party was quite fun. Though, I guess it's my last too.
Hey, you've done one more than I have.
Here, I'd like you to have this.
Oh? Sakura Ame Zaiku?
I bought it earlier.
Okay. I guess it's a food item?
Now then, let's go home.
I want to end the episode, actually. Yeah, there's that too. The bots who requested it.
Hmm?
Why are you outside? Oh. Sorry. Yeah. Okay.
The mass media has been causing quite a commotion lately.
Oh, I'm sure.
No countermeasure for the Phantom Thieves, the sorry state of the police, destruction of safety. They're saying whatever they want.
Yeah, they are.
So, how's the investigation progressing? Any clues yet?
I mean, it's only been a few days.
Nothing that leads to a firm conviction yet.
What's going on here? Didn't you say that you were sure about closing this case?
It's only been a couple of days.
And I thought I told you that failure won't be tolerated.
I mean, you didn't specify a specific timetable, did you?
Well, this is troublesome. If things continue at this rate, never mind a promotion. We'd have to let you go entirely.
But sir...
I had high expectations for you, but it seems this task was too much to handle for someone so young.
Huh.
We may need to reform the operation as well, since the selected personnel for this...
Please, let me see this through to the end. This case is something that I've always...
I know that you've been at this for a while now, even before the police spared us the staff for it. If you can manage an arrest, I've made special arrangements so that you can question them personally.
Nice.
That's what you want, isn't it? The leadership of this country is about to change. We can't let this case carry over into their term.
Okay, there's the time limit.
I'll make myself clear again. Failure isn't an option. We need results.
I understand.
You're allowed to take some bold measures if you need to. We need good results, no matter what.
All right.
Oh, one more thing. If the unexpected happens to occur, contact me immediately.
Really?
To you, sir?
I said that failure isn't an option, didn't I?
Wonder if that's her kill switch.
Yes. Everything is proceeding as planned.
We're home.
He's got the calling card, doesn't he?
Sojiro?
I was cleaning up and found this.
Oh dear.
This is a calling card, right? I read about it online, too.
You went into my room without my permission?
Alright, you may have noticed a sudden jump. The reason why is, well, I had a real-life interruption, I had to pause the recording. Then, my hard drive ended up having some problems on the PS4. So I've actually had to go back through and play up till this point again. I ended up making all the same decisions, except I don't remember what I ended up picking with Haru when she offered me the candy. I think I ended up this time around, I ended up saying that it looks delicious. I think the first time around, the reality you got to see was I said I couldn't wait to eat it. But other than that, everything else is the same. So I apologize for the sudden jump, but this to me works better than re-recording the entire thing and not having my genuine commentary on it.
This is a calling card, right? I read about it online, too.
I think I accidentally I think I actually unpaused just before we were. I think we were on the next line.
You went into my room without my permission?
I think we were actually right here. So back to our regular schedule. But this did allow me to review the events that just happened. So, yeah, and also, we're gonna have to do something about Sojiro, like, right now.
I'll apologize as much as you want later. So, what is this?
I always did wonder what Futaba did with that calling card. How do we play it? We could play that it's not a legitimate calling card, but the thing is, with all the things that happened, and Futaba suddenly having the change of heart, if you will, we can't just dismiss the calling card.
Is it something to get flustered over?
And, just say Futaba's reaction does not help her in this scenario. Considering what Sojiro is looking for in terms of the reaction he's fearing is basically the exact reaction he's getting.
this isn't just some game you're playing.
Well, it is, Sojiro. It's called Persona 5, but in the context of the characters, it's a very high-stakes game, if you will.
Why aren't you saying anything?
Yeah, it doesn't help.
Why did you keep it? I mean, it was memorable.
Explain.
Here's the thing. If we step in and help her, that's not going to make it look any better.
Explain.
The thing is, though, Sojiro has connections to the authorities, at least to the point where he could get custody over us. He has some connections. I don't know how far they extend to. He wouldn't sell us out, would he?
Is it something that you can't explain?
I mean, based on what we know about Sojiro, first and foremost, I actually think he's more concerned about Futaba's safety than he is upset about her being a phantom thief, or her being affected by the phantom thieves. He's more worried about her than anything else.
Explain.
Yeah, this is gonna be bad.
Hey, if this keeps up, Futaba's...
The problem is, again, if we step in, that's not gonna look good. Let me explain.
You will, huh?
Wow, with that tone of voice? Yeah, here we go.
I'll get right to the point.
Okay, good. Don't beat around the bush. I want to know what you want. Because there's no way he runs both of us down. Or Morgana. If push comes to shove, we can go into the metaverse. One of us can get out into the metaverse. And we can find Sojiro's shadow and then make him forget this ever happened.
Is this a real one?
I'm not gonna lie to Sojiro.
Was a change of heart triggered in you?
Yeah.
How about it?
If she won't say it, I will.
Mom died, there was no exit. I was trapped in a labyrinth of my heart. I knew I had to leave it, but I couldn't do it by myself.
Futaba. Here, sit down. I can at least listen to what you have to say.
The Phantom Thieves saved me. They stole my messed up heart. It's the same as Mom's research. They changed my cognition.
Seriously?
Come on, we can take him to the metaverse, he can gain a persona, and then he can be a party member. Oh, that would be awesome! Sojiro as a party member? We could even find him some coffee-themed, curry-themed persona.
Wakaba's research about altering one's cognition. I wondered about it myself, too. Still.
Well, I'm curious, but I already know the answer to it. It was right when she suddenly had the change of heart. The change of personality when she came out of her room.
Really?
Yes.
When she said she was going to go to the beach out of nowhere, and even the doctors had thrown in the towel.
Yeah. Yeah, her personality change was way too drastic for this to be something ordinary. And with the news of the Phantom Thieves and the sudden change of heart, it gave an explanation.
At first, I just chalked it up as other kids being a better support for you than any adult. But as I kept watching the tabloid shows here, day in and day out, a thought crossed my mind. I thought your case kind of seemed similar to what these Phantom Thieves were doing.
Wow.
Yeah.
I'm still your guardian, you know. I'd never overlook such a drastic change in your behavior.
To be honest, he's a pretty good guardian, I would say. He has his flaws, sure. But I would take him as a guardian. There's certainly worse ones, I'll put it that way. If I was in the scenario where I needed one, he definitely wouldn't be a bad one to have.
Sojiro.
But to think that Wakaba's research and the Phantom Thieves' changing hearts were about the same thing. Back in the day, I used to be a government official.
Okay, that probably explains why you're able to take in someone on probation.
My job was to be the bridge between the country and the lab that Wakaba worked at.
I see.
It's around that time that I got to know her. She said something odd when we were out drinking. That she might soon die in an odd way. Who wouldn't take that as a joke? I just laughed it off.
Well... You say who wouldn't take that as a joke, but with the things I've seen and the things that I know about some different things, something at least at this time I'm not comfortable talking about. Let's just say I know how a prediction like that can be seen and it be unavoidable.
But it happened exactly as she said.
Especially when you sit there in the moment when you realize what had been said long ago happened exactly as predicted. It looked exactly the same.
If anything were to happen to you, I'd feel like I let her down. There's something I want to ask you.
Yes.
Judging from your attitude, you knew about this calling card, didn't you?
I did.
You should have known that Futaba had a change of heart through the Phantom Thieves as well. Is there a connection between you and them?
I will answer him honestly.
The first incident of a change of heart was a teacher at your school. The kid who brought that painting here was a pupil of that artist who had a change of heart, wasn't he?
Yep. Keep going.
And then there's Futaba.
You missed Makoto.
These scandals always seem to find their way around you. What do you have to say?
Well, I know the place is wired, but I don't think anyone's managed to break through Futaba's computer to get access to them, so I'm going to trust that all the data on there, at least for now, is safe. Sorry for not telling you. Didn't lie to you.
These people are called criminals by the general public.
I'm surprised Morgana didn't sass me for not lying to him. For not trying to keep my cover.
Why did you introduce such dangerous people to Futaba?
It's, well, the other way around, actually.
That's not true! I asked them! That's why he saved me! He stole my heart!
You might realize he might take that, word choice, Futaba. He might take that in a literal way.
Asked? Stole?
Yeah. Okay. How are we gonna explain this? We don't have the text logs, do we?
Wait, are you saying that he's the one who changed your heart?
I thought you caught on already.
So, he's not connected with the Phantom Thieves, but is one himself?
I'm gonna correct you one thing, Sojiro. I am the Phantom Thief, not just a Phantom Thief.
You're pulling my leg, aren't you?
I will state it.
Are you serious?
Come on. You should know I don't joke in serious scenarios like this. Even when you asked me if I was having a breakup, right? And you asked me a serious business question. I gave you a serious business answer. There was no difference here.
You really are a Phantom Thief? Oh, for crying out loud.
Futaba is too, if it makes you feel better.
Sojiro!
So, basically, I've been sheltering a Phantom Thief for the last 6 months?
And you've been sheltering two for the last, month and a half? 2 months? Yeah, 2 months now.
And on top of that, Futaba's involved too. What the hell?
I want to find the culprit who killed my mom.
Wait, killed?
Oh yeah, you don't know.
She was killed. I remember it now.
Stop this nonsense!
We're gonna have to go after his shadow, aren't we?
Why won't you believe me? Are you the same as everyone else? Didn't you know already? The way Mom died wasn't normal.
Huh. Very emotional delivery. Very well done.
Didn't you notice that her research was stolen by someone?
Yeah, who was that?
Sojiro!
When she passed away, I did think it was odd. It was awfully fishy.
You know, what would be a great thing to break up this scene? Is if Akechi just randomly walks in. Or if he's been sitting outside the whole time and listened to that.
But what could I do? All I was able to do was run from it all.
To be honest, Sojiro, at the time at least, it was a good call, because if you tried to poke into it, you probably would have ended up very similar to Wakaba.
And the outcome of that was me spending my retirement here. Also, the reason I took custody of you was me trying to selfishly atone for what happened to Wakaba. It's basically my fault that you got burdened with all this crap.
So if you do believe it's all your fault, what are you gonna do to make it right?
It's not your fault, Sojiro.
I acted all big, lectured, even yelled at you kids. And in the end, I'm the one being consoled. I'm hopeless. And a laughingstock, aren't I?
I mean, right? It was like, what is he trying to get out of it by atoning? Like, how would he atone? Right? He can't undo the damage that was done, so how would he, what could he do to consider it right, if you will?
I mean, the one who killed Mom's the one at fault.
I see.
What are you gonna do? Careful, Sojiro. What you say next may determine your fate.
Don't worry. Even if you are the real Phantom Thieves, I have no intention of reporting or kicking you out.
Really? That's nice of you.
I mean, who would believe such a story?
I know, I've been telling the prosecutor for what, the last 100-something hours? 157 hours now? Maybe 158 now.
Unless they catch you red-handed, it's impossible to explain that you're the Phantom Thieves. Let me just say one thing, though.
Yes.
Immediately back out of a fight that you can't win.
I can do that. I know why you're asking that as well.
Don't you get it?
I mean, I do, but I don't have an option to tell you that I get it.
If, by chance, you pissed off the same guys that killed Wakaba...
About that, Sojiro, I think we've already done that.
then they're not someone that kids like you can deal with. Listen to reason, alright?
Yeah, he's saying this because he doesn't want a repeat of what happened to Wakaba. Well, there will be a repeat of what happened to Wakaba. But to the wrong... Well, you could say wrong people, if you will. But, to the person who wronged her, if we ever find them.
We're done talking about this. Okay. Let's eat. I'm so hungry because I raised my voice so much.
Alright.
At least we avoided the worst case scenario of being reported arbitrarily.
Well, if he was threatening to do that to us, we would have gone to the metaverse and we would have solved this.
Still, we should tell the others about what just happened.
Yeah, we're gonna have to be gentle about that, considering we're still dealing with this Akechi thing.
Oh, I'm tired.
Yeah, I know. I know. Still, that could have been bad. There it is again from Ryuji. Oh, and Futaba. Well, yeah. Yeah. Uh-huh. That being said, we never actually agreed to do that for him. I think we all know already. Should we keep beating around the bush? I mean, the game's been throwing him in our face the last few days. Yeah. No, it's because I'm right on the money again, Ryuji. Uh-huh. Well then, don't think about it. Let the people who, you know, we could be in a scenario where people have different roles, right? We've got different combatants, and we've got, you know, we have to trust each other, right? You can trust us to think about that. Yes, we can. Let us go. To victory! Uh-huh. Alright, next time. On Persona 5, we will decide about Akechi joining us. I will see you then. First, I want to see what the network did. Oh, we slept. Alright, next time.